Boy. Ooh. Testando, testando. 1, 2, 3, testando. Hello. Hi, Bear here once again. And I'm going to tell you some stories, man. Some stories, old stories from my youth. And one nice story to tell is about the acai berry. Everybody knows acai today. You have acai all over the place. Wherever you go, you can have a bowl of acai. But how acai became so popular, right? And it's a funny story because it's a very interesting story. Because acai, first of all, acai is a berry that grows inside the jungle in the north of Brazil, in the jungles of Amazon and Pará. And acai, the story of acai comes together with Jiu-Jitsu and the Gracie family. What a lot of people don't know, but the Gracie family is one of the first families, the first people to drink acai. I mean, all the time. They used to blend acai with apple juice, coconut water, honey, and because the Gracie family is from Pará, from north of Brazil before they moved to Rio de Janeiro. And I was very young. I started training jiu-jitsu. I was 10 years old. I started training jiu-jitsu on Hilson Gracie. He used to have a gym on Gávea. It's a really fancy neighborhood in Rio de Janeiro. And the gym was just like the Helio format. So it was the only private classes, very dedicated to self-defense. And one thing very interesting about it is like all the classes, we have cards on the top of the wall. And all you need is when you got there, you got your membership card, give to the instructor. He'll see how many classes you attend, and he see what kind of class he has to teach you. And it was really interesting, the system. Really old school, really old school. But it was really nice, very good foundation, very grateful for him also, because there was a lot of self-defense. But when I started growing older, when I was like 15, 16 years old, I felt the necessity to go to other gym so I can train with more people. Castle Grace was in the top of the wave on that moment. It was 1991. And we I started training there. I was blue belt, and I went all the way to the purple belt over there. It took me like 6 years in a blue belt. And it was different times. To get a belt was really hard, especially on Castle Grace. I have the best fighters in the planet over there. Countless names. I won't say it all because, I mean, I will miss someone. But and it was the toughest place to train. Really hard. So tough that Castle Gracie used to win all the belts, all the weight divisions, first and second place, and then the other gyms will score. And it was really funny, the place. I became very good friends of Castle Gracie Jr., Juninho. He was a brown belt at the time. Really tough guy, man. His brown belt, he was unbeatable. Was really good. It was a very, very competitive place. And I remember one day, man, first time I met Hazel. Hazel showed up over there, skinny guy. And my uncle used to tell me about stories about Hazel because he was one of the most feared person his age when he was younger. He was very skinny, long blonde hair, and he used to beat the crap out of everyone. Yeah, and my uncle said, hey man, the Hazel, oh, everybody was afraid of him. He was really tough. Crazy guy, really funny guy. I love that guy. And one day he came over there and he started telling us that the AIDS wasn't a disease itself. It was invented by Johnson and Johnson so they can sell condoms. Yeah, that's the kind of guys I'm talking about. I'm sorry, man. So many dogs here. Right now I have like 14 dogs here. And so before the train, everybody used to go to the place over there nearby the Castle Grace. Was a juicy store from Manaus, from the north of Brazil. The owner of the place was Seu Norberto. Really grumpy guy. You didn't get a good service. So you used to drink before the train. You used to drink a guarana drink. A guarana drink was a mix of guarana powder, very energetic powder, 100 times more caffeine than the coffee, but really bitter. So you have to blend with guarana syrup, and it become a very good, refreshing energy drink, totally natural. And you used to drink one, two, sometimes three because the train was tough. And after that, we used to go there to regroup and drink açaí. First time I saw açaí, I thought it was beets with black beans. I never saw that in my life. And but it was, I mean, I started drinking there every day. You got addicted to that. But it was a very, I mean, shady place. And I decided to open my own place. And I did open the place, in Leblon, and we named the place Oficina do Guaraná. And I got in contact with the suppliers because açaí, it's a fruit, right? I used to buy açaí, 2 pounds of açaí for 14 cents. And when I go to the store to buy it, the guy was happy to give it to me because it was there, forgotten by years because nobody knew, nobody buy that shit. And I got in contact with the Guaraná suppliers, Evandro and Marta. They own the brand Guaraná Solimões, the best Guaraná syrup ever existed until today. I think the success of the Oficina Guaraná was because of the Guaraná syrup they used to do, the best Guaraná syrup ever. And it was really tasteful, different than the others that taste really artificial, not this one. Evandro and Marta is still my friends until today. They helped me a lot. I mean, 20 years old, didn't know much. And I was 19 years old, yeah, when I opened it. And a small shop. My grandma, my blessed grandma, she lent me the money to open the store. It wasn't much money. The store was really small, and we buy a house refrigerator. We buy a countertop, and that's it. And so Leblon, the place I opened the Oficina do Guaraná, was right between Barra and Copacabana. There was Barra Gracie. In Copacabana, there was Carson Gracie. Everybody used to go to my store, and plus all my friends. I know in Leblon, we have a place called Favelão, and we all know each other. I mean, 40 buildings around one square, so we used to gather on the square. We talk about 400, 500 people. We know each other since we are very young. Every family knows each other's family. It's a utopia, and it's a story for the next time. So everybody used to go there. It was, I mean, became a successful real fast. In Açai, started becoming popular, super popular. The store was a mess because there was so many people in there, and there was a shady small gallery, and they're not used to that much people, so it become like a big mess. The guy that used to take care of the gallery, he was mad with us because the place was a dead beat, and then suddenly full of people, fights. People come back from the beach with the dogs, and we have açaí bowls to the dogs. The dogs used to have açaí with the owners, and there's a lot of bicycles in there, and it wasn't allowed bicycles in there. So one day, this guy that used to work over there, he got so upset. He's just 70-something years old, really old guy. He challenged Valide Ismail to fight, and he threw a bucket of water on him. It was, yeah. Okay, so we start to sponsor some Jiu-Jitsu fighters. On the time, some other fighters. You have Rodrigo Medeiros, Tiaguinho, Dionísio Lazário, heavyweight professional boxer, really nice guy. Yeah, so many people. I probably forget a lot of people. I will remember during the video. Yeah. So, but what happened is like the rivalry between inside Jiu-Jitsu was between Barra Gracie and Carson Gracie. So when people got there, people get along well, kind of tense, but they couldn't get in a problem. Otherwise, they will lose the chance to go over there, right? So it became like Switzerland, a neutral place, but not so neutral, right? Especially when Raya used to go. Countless times they left Raya outside inside the car because otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't work so well. And yeah, Scott, that's how everything started in a small place in Leblon, and then become really popular. And then one of our friends, Hélio Soneca, from Barra Grace, he told us there was an empty store looking for somebody to lease on Barra, very close to Barra Grace. So we went there, we closed the deal, we opened the shop over there. And Hélio Soneca was like our sponsor because he was introducing us to everyone over there. He used to bring orders from Barra Grace. And he used to say, oh, I don't want nothing from you guys. You don't need to sponsor me. But I will point you some guys. It would be a nice thing for you guys to sponsor because the people like them a lot, and I think it's gonna help. And it really did help. Our first sponsor, it was Gordinho, Gordo's younger brother. And was a funny story about him because he started eating on our store for free. So he as soon as he started getting sponsored by us, he came to his mother and said, "Mom, now I'm not eating at home. You don't have no more expense with me here. So the money you used to spend with food, I want you can give me cash." The people, everybody's crazy, right? And and pretty soon we started sponsoring a lot of people. Borboleta, incredible jiu-jitsu fighter. Master Feitosa, another great name on jiu-jitsu. There was Tinguinha. Tinguinha too was really nice, a nice person, good jiu-jitsu fighter. So many people. I'm gonna miss a lot of people. I know that because it was so long ago, and it ain't the same anymore. You know? And there was Fábio Coelho and Wagner Coelho. Two Muay Thai fighters instructor, very good in both. So at one point we decided that if you have Gracie as a last name on your ID, you didn't pay. It was for free. So all the family would show up over there. You know, of course, everybody liked the family. People would come along. Ralph and Ralph and Hansel became very good friends. Daniel became a good friend. I used to wake up, so I moved over there to a house, a very nice house. The first house ever built in Barra da Tijuca. It was a huge house, but there was no key. The gate was open all the time. So I opened my eyes in the morning, and there was Ryan and Daniel waiting for me to wake up because they used to have a boat, a Zodiac. And you take the Zodiac to go to the islands. It's so funny because there was so Ralph used to bring his dog, Diablo. His Diablo used to go to the islands with us, but Diablo has something. If anything that moves in the water, he'll jump and go after. So sometimes there was people paddling, and we were in the boat, and then Diablo see the guy paddling, and he jump in the water and starts swimming to the guy. And the guy's paddling, looking at us. And he's seeing the dog because it's a pit bull, man, a huge pit bull, no ears. Coming after him, swimming like pop, 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 real aggressive in the direction. And the guy start slowing down, looking, hey, what should I do? Man, jump in the water and swim for your life. Hey, the dog, when you see the guy was under the water, the dog was standing on the board looking for the guy. It was, but this dog was a really sweet dog. I get along really well, but the problem is he used to obey Ralph's blindly. Whatever Ralph tell him to do, he'll do it. So every time I was, no matter where, I go to Ralph's house, I'm walking on the streets, I'm on my store. Ralph was with the dog. He put the dog to get me. And the dog will come to kill me. You know, Ralph was laughing. So I jump in people's car. People was driving in the streets. I jump in people's car inside the window because I need to save my life. One day I locked myself in the car, but I have a hang glider on the top of my car, and the dog bite my hang glider. He start hanging on the hang glider. So I open a crack in the window enough to he come after me again. So I start punching him in the face because so he will let my hang glider go. Otherwise, he will eat my hang glider. But I used to have a bull terrier too, Utah. So I do the same with him. Everywhere I see Ralph and I have Utah, I put Utah to get him. And she also used to obey me really blindly. One day I put Ralph in the top of a coconut tree. He threw his backpack. He ran. There was only a coconut tree. He went all the way to the back. My dog was trying to catch him in the top of the tree. And then we call Tuesday. Have so many fights inside the store. I have 2 fights myself. I have fight a very nice guy. I like the guy. Everybody likes the guy. But he's a tough guy. There was a problem. Someone said something. The other guy said something. And then we had a fight in the store. In the beginning of the fight, I was doing better. But in the end, he took my back, got my neck, and asked to stop. The other was a truck driver, a big truck driver. And that one, it was easier. I beat the crap out of the guy. Yeah, so many fights we had over there. And people will come. I mean, it was the most. At one point, became the hot spot in Rio de Janeiro. We have very famous people, a lot of actors, singers, actors, soccer players, famous soccer players. Everyone used to go to the store, And we started sponsoring so many people. Have so many people that we sponsor over there. At one point, we have 100 people being sponsored by us. We used to sell 500, 600 bowls of açaí a day. On the beginning, we used to buy a little bit of açaí. On the end of it, we were buying trucks and trucks and trucks of açaí weekly. And we started creating a family over there. There was a very nice, funny story. It was right on the beginning. There was a Hare Krishna temple very close to the store. And you used to sell some snacks. We used to buy some snacks from there. Very good snacks we sell over there from them. They're all vegetarian, well prepared, everything organic. I'm talking about 1992, man. And so the guy that used to deliver the açaí, we call him, of course, Hari. Hari used to go there deliver the snacks, and he was kind of, getting tired to be Hare Krishna. Every day he'll come back over there, he'll come to us and say, I'm tired to be Hare Krishna. I cannot jerk off. I cannot smoke weed. I cannot do nothing. You find cockroaches, you have to gather the cockroaches and put outside. I can't do it. And so he started whining about it, and he started stashing his porn magazines over there in the store. And one day he showed up over there. I cannot be there. I don't have the place to sleep. So we let him sleep in the store. And then he became the first employee. But in the beginning, we didn't know him well. We didn't trust him to leave the key. So he couldn't have the store key with him because we didn't trust. So we locked him at 10 p.m. and open him at 7 a.m. And then he go at 7 a.m. He was like, we locked him in there. But during the night, we got drunk after the party, and we used to go to the store and start knocking on the door, saying that we were going to set the place on fire, and so we could scare him out. We did this a few times. But then he became the first employer. He worked there for 5 years. I have no idea what his name is. I only call him Hari. Everybody calls him Hari. And Hari, it was Hari all the way. Yeah, he left the place because he was arrested selling huge amount of weed to someone. Yeah, it was so funny place, so crazy place. We have so many stories over there. There's so many days I'm forgetting. I'm so sorry. We can do another one. And also, let me ask you guys, if you guys remember a story from Oficina do Guaraná, if you guys have a picture on Oficina do Guaraná, send it to me, and I start bringing to the story and try to make a better video, a better so açaí and Jiu-Jitsu life became, we used to sponsor some tournaments, Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. We did sponsor some hang glider events because Valtinho, a great hang glider pilot in Rio de Janeiro, Unfortunately, he passed away. He became also part of the family. He teach all of us to how to fly hang glider. So I used to land in front of my house. I used to take off wherever wherever we take off, and then land in front of my house, disassemble the glider, and walk home. So Rio de Janeiro was an incredible place on the 90s, in the beginning of the 2000s. It was an incredible place, and we used to love, enjoy Rio de Janeiro at his best, at the best. You know, that's where I met my wife. I'm married for 33 years. And kind of, on the beginning, we had right in the beginning of Barra de Tijuca, we made like a very eclectic family. You know, the Gracie family, people from all over the place. You have Fábio Araújo, Fábio Patorroco, show up from nowhere, crazy motherfucker, super funny, super interesting person. And we love him to death. He also became friend of the family. And you have Sérgio Chaves. Sérgio Chaves owns the Jornal da Barra. And he used to advertise on in his paper. Luca Tala and Carlinhos Gracie just now the Gracie Journal, then it became the Gracie Magazine, and then became the Gracie Mag. And we used to advertise one whole page with them. I own a lot of Carlos Gracie too. Okay, so there is, like I said, there is so many stories to tell. There was Luizinho Thunder, the sweetest person I ever met, in the middle of those crazy guys. I mean, he's super polite, super sweet, but he used to hang out with us, and he owns a sportwear called Tandem. He used to sponsor. He used to make all our T-shirts. So the T-shirts you wear in the store, and the T-shirts we sell on the store. I'm probably gonna do another video about it. There was just an introduction. I apologize to everybody that I forgot to say something. You know, we opened my first partner was Beto Hara, good friend of mine, one of the best tattoo artists in the planet. And but at one point we split, and Chelinho, Marcelo Andrade, Chelinho was a good friend, bought his half, and Chelinho and myself, we went all the way. And another partner we had, because we need another partner to open the Barra de Tijuca, was Kiko Ebert, one of the great names of the bodyboarding in Brazil. He used to compete all over the place, good friend of us, all our life too. So yeah, I mean, this is, so let me tell you something. Surf, Jiu-Jitsu, hang gliding, Açai. One thing, everything combined inside of Oficina do Guaraná. I hope that you have some fun. I will remember all the stories and then do the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, my name is Bear. I'm a writer. I have one book publisher called The Blue in Your Eyes, available on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. Please go there, check it out. If you don't have money to buy the book, let me know. I give it for free. I have this book came in a dream, a beautiful dream. As the story is about love, about compassion, about courageous people. I love stories about courageous people, man. I don't know about you, but and there's one quote that I like a lot. Is takes a lot of courage to love things that the death can take it away. And this book is about courageous people, and I promise you, there is a very unexpected ending, Check it out. Hopefully I see this become a movie one day. And there's more 2 books coming soon. I'm almost done. I just somehow I became passionate about writing, and here I am trying to promote my books. Okay, so please. Go there, check it out, buy my book.
Ultraman, Ultraman, here he comes from the sky. Ultraman.
Puta que pariu. Testando.